Baltimore. Justin Tucker set to boom this. Bank Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. A first carry now for Thompson. And he's upended after a gain of 2.
No!
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Minshew's pass. Complete to Tyler.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
It's a pickup of 3.
From just shy of midfield, Minshew caught out left side by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And past the 30 down to about the 27. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to see a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Jaguars.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
15-yard line.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And Eifert has it. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. It'll be Minshew again. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Josh Oliver there to make the grab. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
Well, that drive felt like a...
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points
to get the football. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll look to throw right away. He's got a man, complete. And now look at him go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Ravens Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play, big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
At their own 25-yard line.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively, because down alignment, you see.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll set up to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Andrews. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Makes the score Ravens 10.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal, because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete.
Minshew
7 yards, the pickup there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That catch good for only a couple. And Minshew going to get him to the line quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Oh, twisting away. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Ravens ready to take over. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as pass.
When zooming past that number there.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous.
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So we've hit half. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half.
With the score, Ravens 10.
Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take a yard or so past the 20, call it the 20. The job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Dez Bryant, 34 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly.
Correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Keelan Cole, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And down inside the 15 he goes. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Jaguars are back within a score. Lambo to add on the extra point.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
25-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Patrick Queen.
Out of the gun is Minshew. This is Shenault on the receiving end. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you put that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And this one is incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. Fighting through, and he's got space. And now off to the races down the right side. The fake punt works to absolute perfection, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Back now in Baltimore. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Connection made with Shenault. He's at the 30, 20, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Laviska Shenault, 78 yards. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Minshew sets to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And this drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here.
Defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time. That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, it felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
So he remains perfect. 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Marcus Peters.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on second down, Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson, but it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Now Minshew to Thompson on the screen. Oh, what a juke into space. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
60 Pittsburgh.
On first down, Robinson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. They'll run again here with Robinson. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. 2 yards the loss there. Now third and 14. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a third and 14. Hand off to Thompson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Looking downfield for Dez. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. Jackson now on second and 10. Oh, looking for Andrew. And got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense had got 2 timeouts, maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
Touchdown.
Partner, great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got